How's it going, everyone? How's it going, Ghost Volta? Love your videos, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Ghost Volta and Chaos Media. How's it going?
Yeah, how's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining for this midday stream. Though I guess this is around normally when we'd stream on a Saturday. This is our very first ever Living Legends live, and as such, I am joined by Az from Go Again Gaming. He's over this way.
Oh, look at that camera change from Bill there. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a lovely
it was very high tech, a very high tech
professional. And then obviously Bill from the Spike Feeders. We're using the Living Legends overlay. So if you'd like to figure out where these gentlemen are, their social media tags are in the thing. So
yeah. Is that Kevin? Is that local Kevin? I believe Kevin M in chat is one of our local players. I could be wrong.
Nice.
I think that's him though. If so, hey, how's it going? Thanks.
Please confirm in the chat. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having a great day. We're about to have a great day because we're gonna open up some Flesh and Blood. Ooh, it's always nice. Oh,
yeah.
It never gets old. No matter how much I open, it never gets old. Love opening this stuff.
It's always fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice. Kevin says it is him as well, Bill.
Shout out to Kevin. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna be at Amuse tomorrow for the Blitz event, so I will be making an in-person appearance for the first time in months.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, who are you playing in Blitz?
I think I'm gonna play Aggro Prism. It is kind of sort of dependent on getting a second Phantasmal Symbiosis.
Man, if I could just...
I have one.
If you were local to me, I would literally just give you one. I'd just be like, here you go, man.
Here you go. Cheers.
I have one. I have the Spectral Prowlers that I needed, and I have the Wave of Reality. So I have basically every upgrade from the set that I was looking for, except for one Symbiosis. So...
Well, let's pray for the symbiosis today. For the viewers that are watching as well, I'm not cracking any boxes because mine did not appear in time, so I'm just here spectating and giving you a lovely British voice on the podcast as always, and keeping an eye on the chat while these people crack their packs as well.
Well, and you can regale us with some stories about Worlds because that was your first, if I'm not mistaken, your first trip to the United States, hey?
Oh God, yeah, it was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. It was such a great time. And I did a little video recently as well, just while you're cracking the first ones there and getting ready and stuff. Did a little video as well with a few content creators on my channel, so I will go ahead and plug my channel now, which is Go Again Gaming. On the road to 1K subscribers. I hope that we can get there by the end of the year. But one of the videos I just released was with a load of content creators who were there at Worlds, and they said the best part of Worlds was literally just meeting everybody else that was there from around the world. So it was a fantastic event, and I think a lot of people can say the best part of Worlds was the people that were there, basically.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of which, Ian Kenderdine in chat says, "Hey boys, watching in between rounds of Armory." Hell yeah, that's Ian, man. Like he is
absolute commitment.
He is like one of the biggest Flesh and Blood grinders in the entire world. I have no qualms saying that. Worlds was that man's 500th event. He's literally played in 500 events.
Proper boomer. Wow. Yeah.
So like boomer. That man is like grinding it. He's like, yeah. Also, like as what you were saying, like I was at like a little dinner thing with like some folks in the Flesh and Blood space, and Zach Bunn asked me, he's like, "Hey, what's been your highlight of the weekend?" And it took me a second, and I think I can't remember what I said. I said something, and then I was like, you know what? No, forget about that. My highlight is meeting everyone, all these friends and people that I've met and met online, all these friends that I've made over the past couple of years, and like finally meeting them in person, like our British brother here and it was incredible. So that was definitely my favorite part. I played a little bit of Flesh and Blood over the weekend, but not a lot, and it was awesome. Like
it was fine as well. We went there. We didn't really play many games, and yet we still had a great time. That just goes to show that the strength of the community is so good and so strong, whether you're playing games or not. So yeah,
especially for big events like when we went as the Spike Feeders for Magic content, we went to GP Vegas in 2019, and we went there with the idea that we were going to be playing like Commander with people, and we played like maybe 4 games of Commander over the whole weekend. It was just so much like hanging out with people and getting to meet people, like just saying hi to fans, and it was super cool. But yeah, big events like that are almost never for actually playing the game.
Yeah,
that's right.
I
very much so.
I think I've played more UPF that weekend than ever, because we played like a bunch of UPF, which was awesome, including that Yorick game, which was a lot of fun.
That looked like fun.
I really want to try out a Yorick game.
It'll happen. You both of you guys. Hey, whenever Az and I travel up to Winnipeg, we'll do a Living Legends Yorick game. It'll be great.
It needs to be done.
It'll be tons of fun. In the chat, Robert Lanouette, this set is a completionist nightmare. I know, because I'm a completionist. I'm going to be attempting to collect not everything, but the highest rarity of everything. So like for things that come in 4 different rarities, I'm only going to be trying to get the biggest one, but still it's going to be tough.
I was going to say good luck trying to get 3 copies of the Emperor: Rainbow Foil, Cold Foil, and then Marvel. Like
not happening.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Anyway,
without further ado, crack those packs, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I love the paper packs. Like I can't stop saying it, but I love the paper packs.
They're actually the best. Like opening the paper packs and then opening like an older Flesh and Blood set or a different card game, I'm like, this feels gross. Like I don't want these plastic pieces of garbage, man.
Under the cooler. Foil Tome of Ao first pack.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
I have a Dust from the Shadow Crypts is my good #1 pull. I think I've only pulled one of these in 3 cases, so I'll take another one. I've mentioned it. Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the dust mechanic is quite an interesting thing. Like given the named dragon non-phantasm, I think it's quite a nice little bit of design space. I don't know how you would use it or utilize it, but
I agree. I think it's interesting. And you know what I like about it also is like it's an Ash card that you play. It doesn't have Go Again, which is kind of awkward, but it kind of does make the first turn a little bit better for Dromai. You know, one of those turns where you don't have any Ash or anything.
So you just play a named Ash instead and then carry on, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. And then one thing that I talked with Jim last night was, a lot of the illusionist cards, or at least the generic illusionist cards, have like this festival atmosphere, and I really love the art, especially the Spectral Procession, which is basically like Spirited Away. I love it.
There's a lot of Canada love in the chat. Go Canada, and then a maple leaf icon. So that's like the standard Canadian flag.
Ooh, that's they know too much about us.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, well, we don't just have Canada. There's Fab Nordic in chat.
That's true.
Can't wait for my case.
Fab Nordic.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I'm not entirely sure exactly where they're from though, but I would assume in one of the Nordic countries.
I think it's Norway or Sweden. I think I've interacted with them before, but
Fab Nordic. That sounds like somewhere in India to me, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Malaysia or something like
that. I have a friend from Sweden, and everything she tells me, I'm like, I think I'd get along a lot with folks in Sweden. Like, the weather's all like gloomy and like gray, and I'm like, good, I love that. Give it to me.
You love it, yeah. You love the rain and the cold, don't you?
I do, actually, I do. It's like kind of chilly now and a little bit rainy, and I love it. So I can wear layers and like just be all cozy. Turn on the fireplace.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Layers are like the only way to be, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the best.
Ooh, Roar of the Tiger. That's my second majestic so far.
Roar of the Tiger, it's the thrill of the combo.
I was literally about to start singing that too.
All on the same wavelength here in the Living Legends podcast, live, baby.
Any spicy takes on cards? I think Payday is a trap. It's a really cool card, and I love the flavor, and I love that Jackdaw is on it. But I also think it's like kind of jank. So
I definitely agree. We had our episode of Living Legends that we just finished recording.
Yeah.
We were talking about our favorite cards, and one of mine was Payday, and I love the flavor of it.
Yeah.
I think it's not fantastic as like a playable card, especially because Assassin is already like, you know, you're not like an aggressive deck, but you do want.
Oh, let's go,
baby, let's
go.
Marvel Crown.
Any bets on Bill having the spiciest pull? There you go.
Okay, all right. That's
a Marvel legendary.
Yeah, Marvel Crown, which is a card that I definitely need for my completion, as I was saying.
Yo.
I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Payday. I don't think it's great, but I think it's fun. I need sleeves.
Oh, that's so nice. Fab Nordic also just says, we have 7 months of winter and no sun. RZR, you would love it. Actually, I would. Actually, I would.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Bill, that's awesome, man.
You know what this calls for?
Beer.
I have 2 sealed boxes of Spring Tunic sleeves.
Oh, nice.
I'm
gonna keep one sealed. But I did want to have one just as like, I don't know, for fun stuff. And yeah, it's
Definitely
time.
fun stuff.
Hey man, I'm using my Emperor sleeves to sleeve up my pulls here. So
yeah, hell yeah.
One of the boxes of my Emperor sleeves.
You know, also I love about that whole sort of interaction there is we were speaking about paydays, like getting paid and loving life and getting high value, and suddenly Bill pulls a Marvel Crown, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's so
payday.
I've seen one in person. Like
it's like, I mean,
first Marvel that I've come across, and it's the Crown. That's awesome.
Dude, the Marvels are so hard. This is my 4th case, and I pulled 1 Marvel. It was Rock. Pulled a Marvel Rock. It's my only Marvel in 4 cases. Unless I pull one here.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, also, Rock is just a great meme card.
Slam dunk.
It is.
Yeah.
It is great.
Ooh, Buckle. Buckle is good.
Buckle.
If I get a foil one, a friend of mine, a friend called Mink, really wants it.
I'm all in for the foil assassin cards. The big ones for me, I need a foil Arachne. I need the cold foil weapons. The rainbow foils are actually like super hard to pull. I pull like maybe a couple per box. Like just
out of 2 boxes, I got like 3 assassin foils. Like they're not very common, which is interesting.
Yeah, even the rares, like the assassin rares, like in a single case, you will not have a full playset of like Shred, for example. You'll have like a couple, but probably not
I think
a
I got
full playset.
2 total.
Yeah. Berserk. Yo, I got Berserk. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah, we spoke about that on the last podcast, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute Berserk.
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 Berserker.
Berserker.
Yeah, there we go.
Something that I can't say on stream. Berserker.
Yeah.
God, is it naughty? Is it a rude one? Is it?
It's a
little bit.
Okay.
Is that one's
from an old Kevin Smith movie called Clerks.
It's from Clerks 1, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Olaf, Berserker.
Yeah. League of Legends.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, foil plasma mainline in the Imperial slot.
Ooh, fancy.
That's kind of cool.
Fancy.
Robert saying, "Leave no witnesses for the win." Yes, I think unanimously agree that card is fantastic on a mechanical and art perspective for Leave No Witnesses.
Yeah, so I may. Hey, I got my first Jubil Spellbane.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Kind of an awkward card to say, but what's really weird about this card is this card does not have a cold foil version in this set. It only has rainbow foil. Yeah.
Only rainbow foil.
I noticed that. It's a little bit odd. But,
I assume because they'll probably have the cold foil in like a armory or skirmish or whatever, like a organized play prize.
Oh god, sorry. I have a bunch of.
Kevin says, "I love the movie references in the set, dude. Like even like the art. There's like art movie references, like Shred. Like you can't tell me that they weren't thinking about Nightmare on Elm Street, like when they did that art.
100%, yeah.
Yeah,
it
literally looks like a movie poster for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jim says,
Jim
"What's up?
TCG cards."
Yeah, man. What's up, gang? Best of luck to you, bro. Jim, I think. Oh no, it was Steven. Steven last night was feeling a little bit under the weather. Steven Diarmada feeling a little bit under the weather, so he wasn't able to come onto the stream with us. He opened up his case off stream and pulled the Fabled. So yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, speaking of shred, look at this shred, man. It's so sweet. This card's awesome. That's so Freddy Krueger.
Oh, and
man.
there's a Majestic there. The Doom, the Doom song.
Looming Doom. Oh, two Majestic. Got Roar the Tiger too. It's
Ooh.
the Roar of the Tiger. That's all. I'm not gonna do any more than that. Do any more than that?
It might come up again. Robert again saying Iron Song Pride in extended art is a hard find also. Yeah, absolutely. And that's another Soy classic.
I've been noticing a lot of the really spicy cards are very, very hard to pull, like the special alternate treatments, but not necessarily like just the regular Majestics. And I really like that, actually. I think it's really cool for collectors, so you still have a little bit of chase and value. Unless you're Bill, who tries to get the full set, and it's just going to be excruciating.
Baller.
But, like, it also makes it so folks who just want the cards to play with will have, like, cheap versions.
Yeah.
And I really like that. Yeah.
Exactly. Could have been worse. Could have been a Fabled Hero, which would have probably threw everyone out of skew.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Fabled Hero.
Yeah. Fabled Shiana or something.
Yeah. Why aren't you opening any boxes? Because they didn't arrive in time, Fab Nordic, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I did do a stream recently for patrons, so you can go back and watch that. There's just a couple of spicy ones there for patrons, but
I want to give Az a shout out because I caught a little bit of that. Specifically, I caught the end of that. So you should go watch that. I don't know if Az's little buddy's gonna show up in this, but
he's in his cage at the moment. He's in the dungeon.
Ooh, I got an adult Arachne.
Oh, there we go.
I have not pulled a single one in 4 cases so far.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him. I got 2 young ones in my other 2 boxes.
I got a foil BIOS update.
Ooh,
it's kind of a cool card.
Cool.
Yeah, the Robert talking about the brute legs. They are definitely very, very close to Scabskins. Skullcrack.
I think you run those new brute pants when you get so fed up with rolling 1s on Scabskins that you
Brutes wear pants.
Yeah.
Brutes wear pants now, do they? Oh.
little bit of pants.
Well, they were going commando the whole time.
Lovely old Regicide.
Mando and Conquer.
Hi, Az. It's me, Azukar. Oh, hello. Thanks for joining. Well done.
Yeah, man.
Well done. You found the place.
You found us.
Good job. Good job. You've done it. Hey, though I do want to give shout out to everyone joining us for the stream. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Just hanging out, man. It's good times. It's like you're
so excited for this set,
dude. I'm so biased because they've given me the thing that I've wanted for years, but I really love this set, man. Like, I really do. Arcane Rising is my favorite set.
Yeah.
I really like Dynasty too, but honestly, this is really close. Like, this is really close to Arcane Rising for me. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. You know, ask me in like 5 months when the set is stale and we have another set coming out. But I don't know, man. Yeah. Assassin, it's doing it for me. And all these weird jank cards and other strategies and stuff. I love it.
Play lines and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. That's what. Oh,
I got a
new. What's going on?
I got a cold foil something. It's a generic. Oh, it's a cold foil Majestic. Okay, bets. It's probably it's in the. So all I've seen is this cold foil Majestic.
It's in the Imperial slot, right?
It's in the Imperial slot. It's generic, so it's probably one of the items. Any guess as to which item?
I'm gonna guess
Powder
the
keg.
Abacus.
Powder keg, you say?
Yeah.
Abacus?
I put one the other day.
Yeah, the Imperial. I forget what it's called. The Imperial Abacus, though.
Okay.
That's my guess.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, give me some explosive action.
Oh, it's the Edict.
Oh.
Imperial Edict. Oh, so I can catch.
I mean, that's a good one too, though.
I actually really like these for UPF. I want to get a full set of the cold foil, like legendary, mechanic items, so I can use them in UPF.
Yeah, you do seem cool in that.
Oh, it's a double majestic box. I also got
Detail.
swell tidings.
We have Brooklyn's 11B. How can you tell if a set is core or supplemental? I don't know if there's a way to tell on the boxes themselves.
You can kind of tell by looking at the box because the boxes are a little bit shorter because...
Yeah, they're like a little bit squat.
Because the packs only have 10 cards as opposed to 15 cards.
Yeah.
I mean, you just kind of have to know. Let me take a look at a box and see.
Yeah, the supplemental sets, if you look at the cards within them, you'll see for supplemental sets, it has cards for like every hero, essentially.
Yeah.
Whereas regular sets will have usually 3 or 4 different classes in them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, 3 to 4. Three's kind of been the norm lately. Yo, foil shred. Let's go. That looks awesome.
Oh yeah, baby. Pull that out.
That's so sick.
That's a good one.
That's actually very, very hard to pull, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, foil assassin cards just in general are not very common.
They I sleeve them up immediately. All the foil assassin cards I sleeve up. Jim from FAB PCG cards is being a buddy, and he's gonna hold off on a lot of the assassin cards for me, so I can just buy up all the extra ones that I need after I open up all my cases.
Stuff.
All right, let me get through this patch real quick. Well,
Pitch Stack is saying if we hit the pits for the next set, I will flip out because it's one set I would love to go to for the atmosphere. Yeah, absolutely. And if you watched the Azalea Cult episode recently, James White did say that next year Azalea is going to be the business, Mr. Pitch Stack. So hopefully that means that we're going to go back to the pits for more expansion upon her and other assassin-esque sort of style things. We'll see.
Yeah, so I heard from someone at Worlds, not from LSS, but it was someone who went to Lille, and they said at the Q&A at Lille that didn't get recorded, so this is all, hearsay, that James White said that the next set is Mysteria, then there's a supplemental set, and then the fall set, the final set next year, will be Pits Metrics. That's what someone told me that James said at Lille, but we don't have an official recording of it. There's no way to verify this unless, James says otherwise. But they said Mysteria, supplemental, Pits Metrics. I kind of feel that it should be flipped because we literally just had a ninja set, and how are they going to do Mysteria without a ninja? And if they do ninja again, there's like so many ninjas, man. But
yeah, I mean, if
the Rune Blade problem.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be how it goes. We'll see, but I hope so.
So if we do have Mysteria,
foil dagger.
Ooh, look at that! I actually have 2 of those, and none of the assassin daggers.
None of the assassin daggers. Oh, and a BIOS update. That was a good pack.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have any cold foil daggers. I have a rainbow foil Spider's Bite, and it's because for this one only one of the directions comes in cold foil.
Yeah.
And so of course the rainbow foil, the Spider's Bite I have is the direction that comes in cold foil.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I see something else in this one. Oh no, I think that's just the assassin border.
Oh,
it just looks dark.
No spice there.
No, it is a foil next to the nimble though, so that's why it's darker than normal.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Got a harpoon. Pulse wave harpoon. I think it's alright, the harpoon.
I like
Chaospedia. Is Q1 main set, Q2 supplementary set, Q3 main set, Q4 PvE? I don't know.
So, I was with you until you said PvE. We do not know when PvE is coming out. So
No.
Yeah.
We
do know next year, but we don't know at what point.
Yes,
that's
correct.
right.
But I hope, just personally and selfishly, I hope that it's sooner rather than later because I really, really want to play PvE.
Yeah. What we do know for products, I got this foil Spellfray cloak. I think this is like my 3rd rainbow foil or 4th rainbow foil. What we do know for products is that we will have the new set. The next set will be a draftable set. And then we also know about the collaboration with Tolarian Community College. And Prof has gone on record on Fluke's podcast to say that it's a product. So we know it's a product. We don't know when it's coming out, but it is coming out next year. And then there's also PvE. So potentially we have 3 sets plus 2 extra little things like the prof thing and then PvE. So there's that. There's that.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bet is it will be this lineup. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's out of the question for sure.
Yeah,
And I do agree that Christmas does make sense for a supplementary set because it's like a community type thing.
yeah.
Something that like, you could buy for a friend or your kid or whatever.
I recommend. I mentioned Prof's thing because I doubt that they would release that next to PvE at the same time. So I imagine they'll be like at separate points of the year. So I imagine one will come out sooner rather than later, and then the other one will come out.
That was a nice foil Roar of the Tiger there.
Yeah, it's the Roar of the Tiger. Exactly.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Precision press.
Oh!
What?
Oh, what's going on here?
What'd you get?
Everybody,
Oh,
let me
okay.
introduce you to the dead man.
Oh, let's go!
Oh my god.
I got his hat and I got him.
He's so
I'm
dead.
out of here.
crazy.
I've had enough. I'm out of here.
So
Well, I did say that my partner specifically blessed this case.
that's a
so
good case, man.
Yeah, it's been working out so far.
Like you
That's
got
ridiculous.
the Emperor and the hat that he was killed with.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm very impressed with my boxes thus far, and I have 2 more boxes after this.
Oh my god.
Brooklyn
Holy.
says, how many sets a year so far? It's usually 3. That's about.
Yeah, I think they said that they want to pump it up to 4.
Yeah, I think James was like, they don't want to do more than 4. 3 is kind of like where they three or 4 is where they feel, good. And I'm happy with them taking their time with like 3 a year if they make sure like all 3 of those sets are good. Like if they feel
Exactly.
that they can do 3 sets and make them good a year, then they should do that. And if they feel they can do 4 sets and make them good, they should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. We got Salty Sea Cat, G's Bill, Allspice over here.
Yeah, man.
So
Wow.
this is I got a foil Crouching Tiger, not the one that I wanted, but the rainbow foil still looks really, really nice.
I actually opened up one of those. Those are also pretty hard to pull.
Yeah, so happy about that one. To be fair.
Yeah, man, your case is like killing it. I gotta like step it up. I gotta get like a Fable or something, man.
Got this. We still got time. It's all good.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
All you gotta do is believe.
Well, I do have a cold foil,
Oh,
but it's a
Spellfray.
cold foil Spellfray. I think it's my second one. Second cold foil Spellfray gloves. I'm missing the chest, like cold foil, and then I'll have a full set of those. Also pulled my second Regicide. Two Regicides.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
you can't even play both of them.
Yeah, I know. I have a foil one. I pulled a foil one, but not the extended art foil one, just the regular foil one.
Ooh, Diabolic Ultimatum. Diabolic Tomatoes.
Delicious. Attack of
Right,
the
notes.
Diabolic.
Chaos
Tomato.
Media is right. Crouching Tigers specifically aren't tokens, so you can run 3 of them in your deck if you want.
You can, yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay. I missed that
It's
kind of
completely.
interesting.
I got Rob the Rich, or as I'm just gonna call it, Eat the Rich. Just eat them.
Just
Kevin
eat them
Leflin,
all.
I'm sorry for distracting you. I hope your minis are still getting painted.
Nice.
Ooh, a Roar of the Tiger. It's a thrill of the fight.
Yes. Rising up
There's
to
that
the
reference
challenge
again.
of your rival.
It's like back when I was still playing Magic with the Spike Feeders. Whenever we had a game with Jerry, whenever he played an Underground Sea, he would always break into his best Little Mermaid impression and
Under the
go,
sea.
Underground Sea.
Oh no.
Oh, brilliant.
Every single time.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of hard not to, once you've done it once.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but,
I had to force myself not to sing. Is the song called Dreamweaver? Every time I pulled Dreamweavers from Monarch,
Mhm.
it's that song that's like. I'm not even gonna try to sing it. I can't do it.
Zoned Savior. Just a regular season savior, but
I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's turned into a game of musical chairs this stream, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were just talking about how you were bummed that karaoke didn't happen at Worlds.
Yeah.
Very bummed actually that karaoke didn't happen at Worlds, but as always next time. Under the Sea, Vince actually sang Under the Sea.
Really?
At the Lille karaoke, yeah. He was doing the voice
awesome.
and everything. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Nice.
Oh, he's a fun guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe next
This is
time.
the last pack. Got a shred. What?
What?
This card exists?
Oh
Extended
yeah.
Art Looming Doom?
This man.
I just can't take this anymore.
This
Bill.
this Canadian man
I didn't know that this card came in Extended Art. Genuinely. I thought it was just the Iron Song Pride.
has all of the spice in his packs.
What the heck?
I have this
And a
weird...
Heat Seeker, just because.
Oh my god, just a hit seeker in the back, just because, well, that sounds dirty. Anyway, where's the distribution come from Canada?
I know, right?
Well, this case says it's from Belgium.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah,
yeah.
I'll just go over there and offer them some stone soup for a case.
I don't know. I've seen a stone soup.
What about a toast sandwich?
Oh, toast sandwich. Oh,
Bread
brilliant.
sandwich.
I
Is it
genuinely
toast?
didn't know that this. Well, I'm glad I pulled this because I wouldn't have ever known about it otherwise.
So is a toast
Oh.
sandwich a sandwich where you have regular bread but then toast in
That's
the
right.
middle? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have salt and peppered toast in the middle of 2 slices of white bread.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah,
Oh
so
my
it's like
god. This
Oh,
is
no.
my third Black Tech Whispers rainbow foil. This is my
Oh, my
third
goodness
one.
me. Well, you like to play Assassin, so
Just
there
cl-
we
I'm-
are.
Yeah.
I'm just collecting them at this point. Like, it's just
Goodness
get,
me.
just get all of the Black Tech Whispers. I would like a cold foil, but if the universe is like no cold foil for you, just keep taking rainbow foils. I'll just keep taking the rainbow foils.
Oh.
Okay, Chaos Media. So there's 3 extended art cards. There's a Regicide Lights Out, which I knew about. Although I thought it was just a promo
So,
for the
okay.
release weekend.
So there is a Regicide extended art, not lights out. I'm pretty sure. I think it's just extended art
Oh.
with the lights on, and then there's the promo one that is lights out. I think that's
Okay.
I think that's how it is.
But yeah, so there's still an extended art one in the set.
There is, yeah, there is for sure.
But yeah, I genuinely did not know that there was a Runeblade extended art. So that's really cool. I'm really, really pumped about that.
Yeah, there's a few people in the chat as well that are interested in the black text, Kel. So if
Yeah.
you want to sell them,
If I do, I'll post on Twitter. That's honestly that's how I sell my cards these days. I try to
Yeah.
post them on like the Facebook groups or whatever, but honestly I just have more luck just posting it on Twitter, and I usually sell like cheaper than everywhere else. Like
Ooh.
Yeah.
Foil Skullcrack.
ooh,
First pack of this box.
nice.
That's nice.
you're 1 box ahead of me. I'll try to catch up. I
Oh,
still
that's okay.
have a
Speed
I
round.
still have,
Very
like,
mindlessly opening these.
I still have like 4 packs from this one. I'm like I savor it too much. I'm like look at these packs. It's like I think it's because like as a kid I didn't really open up a lot of packs, and so now that I can buy packs, I very much.
Rainbow Foil Young Arachne. Hello.
Oh,
hello.
I'm so jealous of that. I don't have a rainbow foil one. Luckily, Jim was saying that they're actually pretty cheap right now. A lot of the rainbow foil assassin stuff, even though they're hard to pull, are still pretty cheap. So
Mhm.
I might just go scoop up a couple of them while they're like $10 or whatever.
It almost reminds me of the full art Phoenix Flame suite from the last set. Those were like one a case, maybe.
Here's my first Arachne from the case. Regular.
Oh, just regular. I got a foil Mind Warp.
Surgeon.
Pretty.
Oh, that's one of the bonkers art. It's got weird.
Yeah, from Carlos, my boy
Yeah.
Carlos.
Nice.
Carlos does have like pretty gnarly art in this set, man. Between like Carlos, Reardon, Delmiro, like there's some gnarly stuff, which I think is quite excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I have not pulled a single Assassin Majestic other than Regicide in this case so far.
Oh, is that one somebody was mentioning previously? Because Chaos Media says someone bought out the blue Majestic Assassin card, and somebody else saw thoughts on Surgical Extraction Stonks.
Oh,
So somebody actually did buy that out.
I think it's silly because it's literally the only assassin card that, you know, costs 2. So good luck trying to make like a pummel deck with that, and it being the only assassin card.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good card, but I think all of the Majestic Assassin cards, like I think you play all of them in
Yeah. Oh,
directly.
absolutely.
Like,
No.
So if folks want to spec and buy it out, you know, that's what TCG speculators do. But
People like $30. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. I do have a Rainbow Foil one, but you know, we'll see.
Pitch Deck, you're saying, as were you able to interview Levi from the Battle Hardened? Unfortunately not, no. We did reach out to him for the Azalea Cult, but he said he might be doing his own content on his list that top 8'd in that event. So watch out for that. He is in the Discord though, so if you are in the Discord, you can speak to him there.
As don't look. As don't look.
Oh,
Don't look.
is it
As
cold
don't
foil?
look.
Is that cold
It's the
foil?
cold foil. It's the Marvel too.
What? My God, dude.
It's the Marvel Nitromechanoid.
You actually have an insane box.
This case is absurd.
Like,
Wow.
like actually insane.
Like, beyond absurd.
Oh my God.
Was this the case that you got imbued? Was it that one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, my
makes
girlfriend
sense.
specifically imbued it with beginner's luck. So,
There we are.
Can I send all of the rest
Oh,
of my
man.
cases over there, and then she can imbue them with beginner's luck?
Absolute
yeah, just send them
shamanic
to me.
ritual.
Oh yeah, and then follow up with a foil Shuko. Okay.
Oh, cool. Is that a cold
Yeah.
foil one?
It is a cold foil.
Oh, jeez.
Cold foil tearing Shuko, not bad.
It's beautiful.
Case
Bill's
is cracked.
case is cracked. Yeah, pitch deck.
Yeah?
like
It
actually.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bill?
absolutely.
Will I have my second foil BIOS update from this case?
Oh. Yo, you can play them in in Datadol and have them not be good.
Yeah, I could put 2 of them, so I can fully foil out my Datadol deck. Let's go.
Salty
dude.
Sea Cat, I have no clue what's happening. This is way luckier than even I normally am. Like normally, like the local people are like, yeah, Bill's luck is crazy. I wish I could pull cards like he does. This is like more than normal.
It's like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good luck, I'll
Yeah,
say.
for anybody who hasn't been here
Buckle.
long
My
enough
first
to
buckle.
see, these are currently my big hits. I have Construct Nitromechanoid,
All of these.
Cold Foil, Relic of War, Crown of Dominion. I got the Emperor and an Extended Art Looming Doom, and I still have one more box.
I have a Black Tech Whisperers, but I'm pretty happy about that at least. It's my 3rd one. But,
Yeah, I mean, it's
know.
your 3rd
Yeah.
one. I think, who was it? I think it was Kevin said, you have so many Rainbow Foil Black Techs, you'll be able to trade them in for a Cold Foil.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
trade them
Straight
in.
up trade. Yeah.
I'm actually, unironically, very excited about this Rainbow Foil Cut to the Chase. Red,
Oh, yeah.
red Cut to the Chase.
Yeah.
Again, like, just any of the foil assassin cards are awesome.
Oh. I have a tiny little stack here of foil assassin cards. So far in this case, I've pulled 6 total.
Wow.
No, they're pretty hard. It's kind of hard to get a full playset of them. I still have 2 more cases coming, but I might not open up both of them. I might open up one for myself and then have one for patrons. Hey,
Yeah.
Leave No Witnesses. That's a nice one.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a nice one. Would have liked to
I don't
have
think I have a single Leave No Witnesses yet.
and a Looming Doom. Foil, like second foil Looming Doom. What's with this?
So much doom.
I keep getting like duplicate foil Majestics. I have 2 BIOS Update and 2 Looming Doom. Like 2 foil.
Also, in this case, I've gotten 1 Majestic and 2 foil Majestics. And then all of the other stuff I've gotten.
This is
But I've
all-
only pulled
wow.
1 regular Majestic
All
so
this
far.
other stuff. Spider's Bite, normal, Nyx. No, not Madcap Muscle. What's the other one? There's Rumble Grunting? Rumble Grunting.
Yeah, Rumble Grunting.
That's such a good name.
The card's name is absolutely cracked. It's so good.
I want to know who came up with that name. It's so good.
Oh, okay, there's another Majestic. Brainstorm. It's a storm that looks like a brain.
Have you seen the Brainstorm combo stuff yet?
No, I haven't.
So what Brainstorm does, for folks who don't know what it does, when you play it, whenever you draw a card for that turn, you can deal 1 arcane damage to a player. So what you do is you play Brainstorm, and then you crack your Potion of Luck and draw a bunch of cards and deal a bunch of damage. And then you crack your Hope Merchant's Hood and then draw a bunch of cards and do a bunch of damage. And then you play, you know, whatever else that lets you cycle your cards in hand for free. I think you can set it up where you have a Tunic counter and a energy potion, so you can play the Brainstorm for free from Arsenal, so you can do 8 damage and then, do 4 and then another 4. Hey,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I got a spicy foil majestic number 3 from this box. Leave no witnesses.
Well, now you have a Leave No Witnesses.
Yeah, now I have a singular Leave No Witnesses, and it's foil.
It's the good one. You got the foil one.
Oh yeah. Kel, there's a bot in the chat, and it's trying to
free girls
bamboozle
in your
our
city.
friends.
Oh, 69xxx.life. That's somewhere I have to visit after this then.
Hell
Except it's kind of funny. There isn't like a link or anything. This is like the worst spam I've ever seen.
Rubbish.
How are you gonna scam me if there's no link?
Yeah, really.
Outrageous.
Here, I can. Let me go over there real quick. And we're just gonna...
And followed up with a regular Eradicate. Very nice.
There we go.
Foil wifey with a knifey. Absolutely, Goblin Reserve.
Goblin Reserve, yes. Absolutely. Full knife. We got wifey with a knifey.
I should really make someone. I should really get some moderators so they can just do that for me.
That's what I should be doing right now, just moderating.
I can make you a mod. Do you want to be a mod?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! I got a cold foil red hyperdriver.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, lovely old job.
I got a foil. I got a cold foil hyperdriver in my first box, and I legitimately didn't know that they came in cold foil at all. So I was very surprised.
I knew because Prof was sent 3 cold foil hyperdrivers in addition to the other stuff. But
I told our resident mech player Patrick about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I already knew," and my wallet was doomed from the start.
Yeah, that's one of the cards. You need like 9 of them if you want to get the full hyperdriver suite for your Nitro Mechanoid deck. 3 of each color, and then 3 of each of the Marvel Hyper Mechanoids or Nitro Mechanoids. I keep calling it Hyper.
Goblin Reserve. We haven't met. I am aware of your name, but also, I love you, miss you too.
Yeah. Play Cryptic Crossing.
Play Cryptic Crossing. Do it.
Play Cryptic Crossing.
I think you should play Cryptic Crossing.
That's crazy, actually. Can I go home now?
Yeah. I've not pulled a foil one yet. I bet it looks really good.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, so this is the last pack of this box. I don't think there's anything. I got a cleave.
I'm slowing down even more. The shred.
Oh, it's okay.
The shred.
That was the end of my 3rd box.
I got another BIOS update.
Wow, I think you got the updated version. I think you don't need to download that patch anymore.
It's like Discord that tries to update like every 2 days. It's like we got a new version of Discord.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
Oh, Superbomb952. I saw you in my stream the other day. Welcome. Howdy, everyone. You're saying? Lovely old job.
Sir.
Old
Howdy.
job.
Yeah.
Terrible young job. That's the opposite.
Terrible young. Yeah.
Leisure.
Yeah. Terrible young leisure.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, everybody. Do we think that it's gonna keep going for me, or do we think that it's all over? Because I have my last box here. Super Bomb.
How are the polls?
Just because
Well,
because I want to show you.
I'm still opening packs, so...
Okay, so first box had Marvel Crown. Then box after that had the Emperor Rainbow Foil, as well as an extended art Looming Doom.
This man.
And then this last box had Marvel Construct Nitro Mechanoid. And then I've also gotten like Rainbow Foil Arachne, Foil Leave No Witnesses, got Cold Foil Dagger and Cold Foil Shuko, and that's only from the first 3 boxes of this case.
Well, I pulled a foil Blazing Uroi. Look at that.
Blazing Uroi.
How many Phantasmal Symbiosis have you pulled, Bill?
So far, 0.
I pulled 1. I'm up. I actually have the card that you need.
That's the one that I want. I'm getting all these other cards. And
Wow,
they're great,
look at this.
But like, I need.
Yeah.
I need Symbiosis for like literally tomorrow.
Yeah, like this $2 Majestic or whatever.
God damn.
I love how the Living Legends crew are trading blows in the call. Like, oh yeah, I got your card. Haha, pure spite.
I still haven't seen the Great Bow as. Still have not even seen.
No, the thing is, LSS told me that they only sent me the bow, so only I could use it. That was it.
I'll keep mine
That's what they
secret.
said.
I'm just gonna hide it.
The fact that Kel got one is a mistake.
It is a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll have to send it back to James White so he can burn it or shred it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That shouldn't be happening.
They'll put it through the shredder and post it on Twitter, and then people get mad about it.
The
Exactly,
same
yeah.
shredder. The same shredder. Is Adult Arachne harder to pull? Yeah, I'm on case 4 and I haven't pulled a single Adult Arachne, so
Foil Heat Seeker.
Heat Seeker. Oh, baby!
Oh, we got Summit. What's going on?
Marvel Crouching Tiger.
That's a good hit.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Oh, that's a good one too.
My case is a little bit better now. It's a little bit better.
Go on, rub it in Bill's face. Go on, rub it in his
look at
face.
that. I don't even plan on playing with this. Let's just throw it away.
Throw it away. Wow, lovely.
Crush
Super
it.
Bomb. Did I open anything? No, I did not, because my case did not arrive. The pack opens that you saw the other day were just for the patrons. But yeah, it's just loving opening, watching these guys open the packs. There's some spice going on.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you all you're enjoying it as well.
Az just feels like bad for us because he knows he's going to be opening up the Fabled, and he's just like, I don't want my friends to feel bad as I open up the Fabled and ruin their day.
Exactly.
So I'll just hang out with them to make them feel better.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Trifection just pulled an Adult Arachne. Yeah,
Nice. Very nice.
I'm coming up to the end of this is my 6th box that I've opened, and I've only opened 1 Adult Arachne so far. So he does seem to be a little bit more difficult to find.
I'm on box 16, I think. Right? That's 16. The math. Yeah.
I haven't pulled an adult in God knows how long, so yeah, I know how that feels.
Yeah. Oh, poor Az.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
I'm
for
not gonna say what I'm thinking. Oh my god.
For more stories about my pack luck, for the Uprising pre-release, we were doing sealed. So first 6 packs, I got Marvel Vincerikai in my first pack that I opened, and then I think in the second pack it was Crown of Providence. Rainbow Foil Crown of Providence.
My I think it's either my first or second pack of Uprising ever. I opened up Cold Foil Coronet Peak. It was at the world premiere
That's
event.
a nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one.
I was pretty happy because usually my like world premiere luck is like absolute
Pretty
crap.
ornate Tessin.
Yeah, it's a pretty card. I like the design space and stuff like that. These kind of like funky offhands that I don't know. Maybe they see play someday.
I think it's like it's a good enough effect, just like being, you know, a slight bump to consistency. It's just that most heroes will either run 2 one-handeds or a 2-handed.
Well,
and
it's something that I've been thinking about with Arachne, and I've been talking about to Brian Gottlieb, and we're like, is the second Assassin Dagger coming in actually like worth it?
Yeah, I guess like, is it going to happen? Because it would cost 4 resources to do both.
Yeah, and there's like diminishing returns too, like after it hits. So like, I don't know. I might play around with a.
A foil Yoji.
I actually have not pulled a Yoji either at all.
Yeah,
I do
kind of forgot about him.
I do have a cold foil one that I got from Ian, but because he won like 8 of them or something.
Wow.
And so I told him I'd give him a Yoji for a shirt. So I brought him a shirt and I was like, yeah, free Yoji.
Yeah, Yoji's just not around, is he? Obviously, he let the Emperor die. He's just not hiding in the packs. You know, he's just not present at all. Obviously.
He had one job. He didn't even do his job, man.
No, exactly.
Royal Protector. What is he even protecting?
Yeah, exactly.
We were joking on
Royal
Twitter.
my ass.
We were joking on Twitter that he like went out to get like Taco Bell and he comes back in.
And he comes back,
You know,
yeah.
he opens the door, not even looking, and he's like, "All right, Emperor, they were all out of the beefy nacho crunch,
Quesadillas.
so I had to get you a cheesy gordita instead." Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh my god.
Drops
Gee,
the
It's
Taco
like the,
Bell bag drops in slow
all over the floor.
It's like the scene. It's like the scene from that one episode of Community where Troy goes to get pizza and then he comes back and the entire apartment's on fire and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think Pierce's arm has come off and a bunch of shit. Oh.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh
Pitch
my god.
Stack has actually a pretty good question. Opinions on them introducing a new class in supplemental sets, or should they wait for draft sets?
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
think
go ahead.
introducing new classes in supplemental sets is actually like totally fine.
Yeah.
I think I have a slight issue with the way that they did it here. I think that the fact that you can only get assassin cards in the 2 assassin slots makes it a little bit more difficult to actually get the cards.
I'm yes and no. I think it's really
Mm-hmm.
easy to get the common cards, but
Yeah.
like the rares and the majestics, just because they have such a low drop rate, it's actually like pretty tough to get them.
Yeah.
But it's really easy to get the common ones. You'll have a crap load of common ones.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I mean it's like it's not a draftable set, but at least you know with every single pack you can slowly build an assassin deck rather than trying to search out the cards. That makes sense.
So my big hope here is that they introduced assassin here and like an assassin suite, so they could put assassin in a draftable set in the future with maybe a different hero.
Yeah.
And so that's my hope. Maybe we have assassin here, and then when we go to the Pitts metrics, we'll have another assassin. That's like draftable. So that's my hope. That's my hope. Maybe hey, if I get real lucky, maybe they'll put like a cool like Mysteria, like Asian inspired. I guess Arachne's also Asian inspired, but like a Mysteria-esque assassin in the Mysteria set. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. That'll be well good.
The stupid puncture. The border almost got me. It looked like a fancy border, but it's just a little bit darker warrior border. My heart was like,
Oh, plasma
I
mainline.
got a plasma mainline. I don't think I have very many of these. Yeah. This is an okay case, but it pales in comparison to Bill's. Bill's case is like insane.
I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but like this case has been insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Only way it
good-
could be better is if I got the Fabled right here.
I mean, knock on wood, right?
I'm just saying that right now so that I can clip this later when I pull it.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
there's another Arachne. That's 2 Arachnes.
Die,
Okay.
you jerk. I
2
did
adult
get
Arachnes.
one of my favorite arts in the set, Spectral Procession. Just
Ooh,
looks,
yeah.
just looks like Spirited Away, and I love it. There's like an
really like that one.
eyeball creature. Oh, it's good.
Martin's got a good comment here saying I'd like for them to make more full sets and let these supplementary sets add to non-classic constructed heroes. Yeah, because that's what we had in Crucible. We had a load of young heroes enter into Crucible, but in this set we haven't really had that to the same degree, have we? So I sort of agree with that as well. Where supplementary sets are a place where you can put those random non-CC characters and cards.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're getting a lot of that though. In this,
Yeah.
we're getting a lot of like weird oddball stuff that wouldn't make it into a draft set.
Just maybe more young heroes is what you're saying, hopefully, in the future. But,
I mean,
yeah, more heroes would be nice.
I really like supplemental sets, like where they kind of fall in here. My ideal space would be like 3 draft sets and 1 supplemental set a year. I think that would be great because you'll have the draft sets with all like the big support and stuff, and then you still have 1 supplemental set for all the weird stuff and maybe a class or whatever that didn't get supported. I mean that's the big thing too. Like once there are fewer supplemental sets, people will definitely start noticing the lack of support. So say for example, they have how many classes are in the game right now? Like 11 or something? And
Yeah, something like that.
so say there's 11 heroes, right? And they have 3 draft sets, and each draft set has 3 classes. So 9 total classes supported in draft sets. That means there are 2 classes that have no support from draft sets for the whole year, and you would only have one supplemental set with a handful of cards. And like that's when you'll start to really feel it, you know? Like if it's the one class that you play, you know, you're gonna feel it. So yeah. I'd like to point out that I got another Arachne, but it's the young one again. Bill has all of Bill has all the adult ones.
Yeah, I got, let's see here, hang on. Oh, it's just a silver token. I did want to pull out the, like, silver and gold tokens, and the ponder tokens, just because they didn't exist previously.
I pulled the foil ones. I sleeve up the foil ones. I pulled 2 of these Spellbane Aegis foil tokens. So we can get it.
I got 2 Arachnes.
You jerk. How could you? It's like a thing of endearment, to be honest. Like, so
of course.
My partner Robin and I, we actually play Diablo 3 couch co-op like every new season, and we always kind of like give each other trouble if one person gets like an early legendary or something and the other person doesn't, and they're like, or if they get multiple, and they're like, you jerk, how can you keep getting all the legendaries? Because the way it works for couch co-op is you have your own loot. Like, you pick it up and it just immediately goes to you. And you can't trade, which kind of sucks. So, it's the same thing. Maybe more generics would be nice for these sets. I think that's a slippery slope. I think generics should be used very sparingly. Oh, look at... Big money surgical extraction. Ooh. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it. Scalp it. Scalp that surgical.
Yeah, dude. Scalp him. Just scalp him. No, so what I was saying is that I think generic cards are a slippery slope. You don't want to make them too strong, because then why play your class cards if you have a generic card that's better? And there already are cards kind of like that, like Command and Conquer, E-Strike. I don't think you want too many of those. But on the other side, you don't want to make them useless, because then literally no one is going to run them except for people who are trying to make Cavdane work. So like
if you make them useless, then like what's the point of printing them in the first place, you know?
Yeah. So I think you have to be really careful with them.
Yeah, I think generic is just one of those things to smooth over the draftable sets if you are drafting it, I guess, because then it's not. Then it obviously doesn't matter what class you are. You can still use certain cards. So yeah, it's hard to do that one.
Yeah, and they found a nice balance there with the draftable sets by making kind of like ubiquitous talent cards. Kind of like for Arya, you'd have like, you know, elemental cards that all of the heroes can use or whatever, or like 2 heroes could use. That's my thoughts on it. I know a lot of folks are like, oh, they want to finish out the legendary generic quadfecta, right? Because we have the hat and we have the chest, and they're like, oh, we want legendary, you know, generic boots and like gloves. And I used to want that, but now I don't know. I don't know if that would actually be good.
I don't know how I would feel about that. I think that a lot of the time, the fact that Crown of Providence and Spring Tunic are played isn't necessarily because they are strong. Like, they are strong. I'm not saying that they are.
Baby.
But I don't think that the
Oh, he's a boring one, but I got him.
Oh, just rainbow?
Yeah, just a rainbow, whatever. Hey.
Just a legendary.
Oh, hey, I'll take a 2 legendary case, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll take it. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Nice skullcrack.
Yeah, I don't think that the reason that they're played is necessarily because they're strong. I think it's because a lot of classes just don't have a better option. Like, you can see in, like, if you're playing Chain, for example, or if you were playing pre-nerf Starvo or Oldhim, like, if you did have access to, you know, in the Guardians, if you had access to Crown of Providence, you wouldn't play it because Crown of Seeds was better. And like with Chain, you don't really play Spring Tunic because Husk is just so good.
Yeah.
So like having these specific class versions of good cards, I think is the more important thing. I think that having the generics is kind of like a fallback for classes that haven't gotten like round enough support currently.
Yeah, to add on to that, I actually would like more alternatives for the slots that we already have if we're going to do generics. Yep. So like Crown of Providence was a good example of having a good alternative to Skullcap. I would love another alternative to like Tunic. So I'd love another legendary generic chess piece, that people could run instead of Tunic. So that, you know, could potentially bring the prices of Tunic down, have, you know, you have more build options. Yeah, so that's kind of my personal hope. Ooh, a foil Spectral Procession.
Ooh,
this thing is
that's
gorgeous.
nice art right there.
Oh, that's gorgeous, dude. I'll take. Hey, and a Heat Seeker in the same pack. That's a pretty good pack. I'll take that.
Oh, the Heat Seeker just loves going in the back, doesn't it? It really does.
Yeah, just loves it right in the back.
Loves it. Right in there with Sutcliffe's Annals.
Hey, I brought this up. I brought this up on the stream yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
And this is me, like, where I'm like, this is where I should probably not say the things that I'm thinking, but we have.
But you wanna.
we have Annals of Sutcliffe, and we also have Sutcliffe's head. Just saying. Just saying.
Dismembered and just scattered across the four corners of Wraith.
We've got his head.
Kind of freaky, this Sutcliffe guy.
Got his head, got his annals.
Wow, he's into some sub stuff, isn't he? Wow.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Absolute demonstrate.
Yeah, man. Just debauchery all the time.
The purple light district of Wraith.
I mean,
Light.
it is glowing in the. It's like an island, isn't it? Isn't it a monastery like an island or something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, off the shores of something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know where.
Like southern shores or
South. Yeah, south of Wraith, I think.
Such.
Yeah.
Oh! Finally, I got an adult arachnid.
Hey,
There
he is.
Not rainbow foil. Yeah, and a shred. That was a pretty sweet assassin pack. Oh, look at this. Look at this lovely individual. Nice. Now I need to get a cold.
Finally he shows up to the party.
Yeah. I can actually build the CC deck now. I still want a rainbow foil. Still would like a rainbow foil. I have him now to play with, and then I'll bling it out later. And it's okay because I have 3 packs left, and one of these has the Fabled in it. So.
Oh yeah,
you know. Easy peasy.
So, a question for the 39 concurrent viewers. I think that's how it works. In the chat, what do we think the shoulder thing is that's on Arachne? Is it another person? Is it a Resident Evil eye, as you predict, Kel, or is it Sutcliffe's Annals? Who knows? Leave a comment.
Freaking Spellfray leggings. I have so many cold foil Spellfray. Anyone want some cold foil Spellfray? I got some.
He's got plenty to trade with.
It's a pretty card, but I do have.
I don't have to buy the first mechanoid. I don't have to spend money on a Crown of Dominion.
That's exactly how I felt when I pulled the cold foil Massacre Perdition last night. I was like, finally, and because it was my first one ever. I didn't even have a normal one. And it was cold foil, and then I looked up the price, or Jim said it was like $100, and I'm like, oh, thank God. It's like $100 I don't have to spend.
Yeah.
Yeah, too right.
All right.
That's exactly how I felt
My last
when I was
pack.
working on. I guess now that I'm done sleeving my pulls.
You
story time.
definitely have better pulls than me.
I got some pretty crazy pulls.
The thing is like my case isn't that bad, but your case is just like good, man. Your case is like
kind of
banger.
nuts. So this, boys and girls, is my master set binder.
Ooh, look at that.
This is for all of the good cards from all the sets so far. Whoa! Destroy my webcam. That's very cool.
Bill's secret stash.
Yeah, basically. So this first page is misprints and just like random things. This is a barcode card that I pulled from one of my first ever boxes of Arcane Rising.
Ooh, I've never pulled a barcode card.
Yeah, I love it. I also have this Tyquaius that I got for judging. These High Rollers and these Emeritus Scoldings have extra blue ink on the sides. This Fate Foreseen and this Moonwish are both crimped at the top, which I pulled myself. I have this misprint Bravo from First Wave Unlimited Welcome to Wraith, and then a signed Levia from my buddy Mink, who loves Levia.
Nice.
Then we have Welcome to Wraith stuff. So Fabled, Legendary, kind of hard to see. I genuinely don't own a tectonic plating just because I never play Guardian, so that's the one that I don't have here, but I have all the other ones. For Arcane Rising, I have the legendaries and the Fabled.
Let me know if you want to trade for a tech plating. I keep opening them. I opened up one at Worlds in a sealed pool.
I might have to at some point, but
yeah.
you know.
I think I have like.
Then yeah, we have Crucible. This is the first ever Fabled that I pulled before I knew what Fableds were. This specific shard of Arknight shard.
What is it? A cold foil?
No, just rainbow foil. I don't have anything like super crazy for most of these, except for these Breeze Rider boots and this Bloodsheet Skeleta. These are both cold foil. So happy about those.
I recognize one of those.
Yeah. I've never gotten to play it because it got banned as soon as I got it from you.
It'll come back someday, maybe.
Yeah, eventually.
You can play it in UPF.
Then that's true. Then I have the library from Monarch. I don't have Doomsday, but I do have Eclipse. I do have the boots. I actually have the Illusionist boots in cold foil, but they're just currently in my Prism deck. So I have the boots there. I have all the other legendaries and then cold foil heroes. And then this is just a rainbow foil. I do have a cold foil adult. This was my first ever page that I completed for Tales of Aria, because Tales of Aria was my first set. All of this is cold foil, except for the Channel Lake Frigid, because it can't come in cold foil. Then I have the second page of all of the young and old heroes in rainbow and cold foil, and then the cold foil weapons. These are all artist proofs of the legendaries and stuff.
Nice.
For example, this one with the Goat Man that's
got to be
artist
Khrushchev.
proof Korshu. Yeah, it's Khrushchev. He's awesome. Then there's my second alt art Channel Lake Frigid. Then here's Everfest, everything. This is the reason that I started talking about this specifically, is because it's like, oh, I don't want to spend money on stuff. I traded for these 2 extended art knickknacks, and I still need to get the third one, but I refuse to spend money on it because I don't want to buy an extended art knickknack. Then like one of each of all of the extended art and cold foil cards from Everfest. Then I have my Uprising page. All of this is cold foil except for the blood. My Blood of the Drakai is only rainbow. And I'm missing the Marvel dude. Then remainder stuff from Uprising, and then extended art Phoenix Flame kit, and then the start of my Dynasty page.
Nice.
Nothing too crazy right now, but I will be obviously adding stuff. But yeah, I just like to show that off.
Yeah. I want to point out Casey Richardson says the hump that Arachne has. They think it's a conjoined twin. That's why they're an arachnid, because they have 8 limbs.
Oh.
The twin has the other Mask of Perdition with the horn on the other side.
That could be interesting. Also, Patrick Bateman has the third knickknack. Well, if you're interested to trade.
Watch out for that axe. Nobody got the reference, it's fine.
Patrick Bateman, yeah. Hey, Paul!
You did understand. Nice.
One of the artists, I think it was Lindner, Henrik Lindner, was in chat yesterday, and he suspects it's a bunch of arms under there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so when they like release it, they just have a bunch of arms, like General Grievous or whatever, like underneath the.
That'd be crazy.
And you can see it if you like really look at the Arachne art. I actually have the full art that was given to me for my preview video, like to use in the preview video. But if you look really close, you can see that Arachne has like this sheath that just has a bunch of swords in it. Like they're packing weapons. So maybe they got a bunch of arms, or it could be conjoined twin with a bunch of arms too. But I do like the theory that they have more arms. Either way, I think that's good.
Yeah. I think I had a wild theory that it could be like a mutant, because obviously there's in the pits there's like mutants, like obviously that sort of, they're called dregs, aren't they? They're in the Ravenous Rabble art and stuff. They're like dregs of people that used to be human, but yeah, this could be like a mutant one that has multiple arms, and therefore Arachne, spider, everything ties in quite nicely. So that's a good shout actually. KC, nice one, +1 for you.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like, you know, maybe like a boss in like a Dark Souls game or something. You don't see it until they get to their phase 2, and they're like, okay, now I have to be serious, and they throw off the shredded poncho thing, and they've got a shitload of arms, and swords and stuff.
That's when Arachne becomes an assassin warrior dual class.
Yeah.
We have
Assassin ninja.
We have another local in the chat. Jay is a good friend of mine. Recap spicy pulls. Where'd you pick up the case? I got this case from Amuse, and then I also had 2 boxes that I also got from Amuse that were actually kind of about the same in terms of like coolness. I've gotten out of 2 boxes and a case. I've gotten 3 legendaries. I guess 4 because I got the Relic of War, Crown of Dominion. So pretty good. 6 boxes, 4 legendaries.
I have 6 boxes. Jeez, I've opened up 5 legendaries in 4 cases plus 1 box. I've opened up 6 legendaries. I've opened up 3 Black Tech Whisperers, 2 Emperor, and 1 Soraya. So I have 6 legendaries in 4 cases. All rainbow foil though. No cold foil. And then for this case, my pulls are much smaller than Bill's. I've gotten Emperor, Black Tech Whisperers, Marvel Crouching Tiger, which is pretty cool. Cold foil Hyperdriver, cold foil Imperial Edict, and then 2 Spellfray. And then Bill has an entire arsenal of stuff.
So, yeah, full recap, I suppose. Got Marvel Crown of Dominion, Marvel Construct Nitromechanoid, Extended Art Looming Doom, Rainbow Foil Emperor, Cold Foil Tearing Shuko, Quicksilver Dagger, and Ornate Tessin, Rainbow Foil Leave No Witnesses, Rainbow Foil Young Arachne, and Rainbow Foil Yoji. And then these were the other just Rainbow Foil Majestics, and I pulled this one out even though it's not actually like important, but apparently they're a little bit difficult to pull anyway, so just this. Hello, welcome back.
Oh no. My stuff has died.
We can hear you.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's all good.
Am I still streaming? I guess that's the big question.
So.
Yeah, you're still streaming, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Looks like it looks like it's just your face cam and then everything else broke.
Cool.
And then we're
should be all
and then we're back.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It just everything died for a second.
Yeah, there we go.
I think we're back.
Oh, that does happen.
I'm surprised there's still people here, to be honest.
They're loving it, loving the entertainment.
I did want to point out I didn't share my other random foils. I did get 2 BIOS update and 2 Looming Doom foils. I got a lot of duplicates, and then I also got like a Roy the Tiger and a Spectral Procession. I did get a foil Blazing Uroi, and then a bunch of tokens, which I think are kind of hard to pull. These Spellbane Magis's.
Oh, interesting update from Martin. Double Dash in the final of SCG Con in Philly. She got some new sick Dynasty tools to work with. So Double Dash is in the final of the new Dynasty.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, yeah, obviously, I think that's the first tournament where Dynasty has been legal and Double Dash final. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Gotta know, has Hyper or Nitro Mechanoid been played?
Yeah, if you know, yeah, I think they are being streamed by Mansant. That's the man that's doing the Clash tournament as well. So I think he's streaming it. So yeah, if you know, let us know. Has the Mechanoid been assembled, Martin? Let us know in the comments below.
Well, thank you, Goblin Reserve and Selenian Archive, both talking about supporting us. Thank you guys so much.
It is very, very appreciated.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you all for being here and just hanging out and, chatting Flesh and Blood with us as we open up Flesh and Blood. I know for Living Legends, we have the podcast. We'll have a new episode on Wednesday at our normal time, early Wednesday morning. And then next week's stream, I'm not sure. It might be some gameplay. Might do some Flesh and Blood gameplay. Might try to do some Arachne. Maybe with Az. Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't asked anyone yet. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But if you want to play some, either of you guys, if you'd like to play some Flesh and Blood next weekend, we can maybe do that. And then later this month, me as Ian Kenderdine and Steve and maybe even Alan Hale from LSS are going to play some Vampire the Eternal Struggle later this month.
Absolutely.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. It'll be good fun.
And then what else? Oh, for Living Legends, we've got a good lineup of guests coming in future episodes. I've confirmed that Sam Yang will be on a future episode, as well as Brian Gottlieb, who, other than being a very well-known caster, actually works to some degree at LSS making cards and designing cards. So he's going to come onto the podcast. We're going to talk about his time designing cards, designing the assassin class in particular, because he had a pretty big hand in designing Arachne and a lot of the assassin cards. Yeah, we'll get more folks.
That'd be good to get into his mind as to what his thoughts and feelings were and all the design mechanics that he's come up with, because they are pretty sick.
Yeah,
definitely.
Oh, I'm so excited. He and I talked multiple times at length at Worlds, and we talked a lot about Arachne and Assassin and just a lot of stuff. So I think it'll be really, really, really interesting.
Definitely.
And yeah, guys, it's been a lot of fun.
I think there's a few more last questions in there we could probably fit in.
Yeah.
Patrick is saying, any tools that dropped in Dynasty that hint the next heroes? Hint the next heroes.
I still strongly believe that we're going to be getting a blue-themed illusionist soon.
I'm on that same train. I think so too.
And I kind of feel that it's going to be in the Mysteria set. I have this weird feeling that Mysteria's talent might have to do with blue pitch, because we have Solana and have to do with a little bit of the yellow pitch and soul. We have the Draconic talent having to do a lot with red. And if we're going to match up color schemes, this is something that LSS does. They do like to do things like that. Solana was very yellow and had a yellow pitch theme. Volcor is red pitch theme. What color are all the Mysteria cards? They're blue. They have the blue, the blue wispy border. I think we'll see some blue stuff. That's my guess. I think we'll see blue illusionist and a lot of blue pitch theme. I think that'll be the. Oh, look, Bill's here now. Look at that.
There he is. Oh wow.
So that's my guess.
Makes sense as well, yeah, because illusionists could conjure stuff from the mist. It's quite like one of those elements where you can conjure stuff, isn't it? So, yeah, I think it makes sense.
And we've kind of seen some of these illusionists that I think we might see before. There's that white-haired illusionist in like Spears of Surreality, and I think she's also in like Phantasmify. I would love to see her as like an official like hero. Yeah. Or maybe we'll have someone brand new that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
And then who else? I mean, there's a bunch of other heroes that I think folks would like to see. I can't think of any off the top of my head specific to Dynasty, except for maybe there's also the really cool assassin ladies. Like there's the Leave No Witnesses lady. There's the
big Guardian bloke, Jarl Vatrady.
Yeah. Yep. There's who's the other one? There's a couple other ones. I think they're hinting at Teklovasen. So there's a card. Oh, so this actually is a little bit of a spicy deep dive. So let me see if I can find it. I think it's a rare card. I think it's, here we go. Blessing of Ingenuity. So on Blessing of Ingenuity, you see this dude with like white hair, like poofy white hair and like the white mustache. He kind of looks like Heimerdinger. And it says, take care of your work, that one day it may take care of you, Teklovasen. So you can kind of extrapolate that Teklovasen is the person in this artwork. He's also the same character in the art for Overload, the common card from Monarch. And he's got the white hair.
I'm very familiar with Overload.
But in that card, there's no quote from Teklovasen. Like, you don't know that it's him. But
that's true.
I'm pretty sure it is him. If it's the same, it's the same character. So we could see Teklovasen as the next mechanologist hero.
Eventually, yeah. Patrick is on the same line here. Lots of people are predicting pits and metrics. So yeah, I think a lot of people do want to go to metrics. We haven't seen much other mech heroes at all. We haven't seen another CC mech hero, have we? We haven't at all, apart from Dash. That's it.
Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. This is a lot of bias, but hear me out. Metrics pit set, 4 heroes, 4 classes. Ranger, Assassin for pits. Ranger, Assassin for pits. Mechanologist, and then something else for metrics. Maybe we'll get the Alchemist, Cleric. Like a steampunk Cleric sounds cool to me for whatever reason. So yeah, that's my hopes. That's my hopes. Yeah. We have four classes, 4 heroes, metrics pits, 2 for each, Assassin and Ranger, and then Mechanologist, another one, and then we have the supplementary set, and we'll have like maybe a fancy Azalea or something. Like that'd be cool.
That could be good.
Yeah.
Hey, James. We do know that Azalea is getting the sauce.
James says Azalea's the business. 2023.
It does indeed. So Patrick Bateman, as Kel said there, in one of the recent videos I did on my channel, James did say that Azalea will be the business next year. So that hints at the pits because she is from that area. So yeah, I reckon that is going to be the best call to make. Pits metrics. Plus, it also goes in. We've said this before on the podcast, but the whole Monarch thing was like light and shadow. Maybe pits and metrics is like the people in the pits, in the dirt, down and dirty, and the higher echelons of society. So there's 2 sort of polar opposites.
It's like a rich versus poor kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So and there could be conflicts there already, which is making nice makings of a draft set. So we'll see.
And then there's the things that we've talked about a lot. That's been talked about ever since it came out. Mechanologist is such a weird class because it has the same border that the talent does. So the way the heroes are done is that the heroes signify the borders signify where they're from. Like where's an Arachne? They signify where they're from, right? So Arachne has this border, shows that he's from the pits, and this border also coincides to the talent for that area, right? So if you think about, I don't know, like think about Chain's border, and then you can the shadow cards. Like the shadow cards have the same border as Chain, showing that they're from like the monastery. Well, what's super weird is that Mech, like Dash, has the same border as the class cards, which is super weird. Like because like you can see here the assassin cards don't have the same border as Arachne. But Dash has the same border as the class cards. So that a lot of folks actually kind of think that Mech might be a talent and not a class. And they have like a big reveal for it when we go to metrics.
I like that. I like that theory.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
Maybe so here's another one that I just thought up. That it could be like crazy theory. Maybe the 2 classes that we get for the mech side are dual classes, mech plus something else, if mech's actually a talent. So it'll be like mech/warrior, like a lot of folks think from that one card, the Blade Runner card, and then mech/something else. I don't know.
Yeah,
but we'll see. I'm excited. Okay. I think Mech Ranger, yeah. Could be. I mean, they have guns, dude. Like, yeah.
Mech Ranger.
They could use, like, sniper rifles. They could.
I would like to shoot you.
Yeah.
Mech
I would like to overflex my gat.
Yeah.
Absolute Batman just shows up as a new Mech Ranger. There he goes. Secret lair.
They use, like, bazookas.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. So
we are.
Patrick says for sure, Skullbone cross wrap screams Mech Ranger. It does.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it does.
So
it's very steampunky.
I'm very curious to see what LSS does with Mech because the Mech's just kind of like a big question mark. I think James said something that they have a plan for it. He was obviously very like, cagey about it. He's not gonna talk about it, but
of course.
And the last thing I want to mention is we mentioned it earlier in the stream, but someone at Worlds told me and I don't know if this is true or not. They told me that James said at the Lille Q&A that the first set next year is actually Mysteria. Then we'll have a supplemental set, and then the second set, the second big set, will be Pitts Metrics.
Mets Pitrix.
Mets Pitrix.
That's the Mets.
We're going to Pitrix.
Mets. Let's go to the Mets.
Let's go to the Mets.
But
Oh, brilliant.
I don't know if that's just a rumor or hearsay or whatever. Personally, what makes sense to me is it flipped. I think it makes more sense to have Pitts Metrics first and then Mysteria at the end of the year. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out in the next couple months or so when they
Absolutely.
when they talk about it. But I think crossbow crossbow is a mechanized bow. I don't know. Could be a crossbow.
It is, yeah. Rage Throw coming in at the end there with another speculative theory that could be Mech Ranger. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, we could sit here talking to the chat all night about speculations as to what's coming and what's not coming, but I think that's a good shout for Pitts and Metrics at least.
Sandbag that for a future video. Talk about that in a future
Exactly.
video.
Yeah. Maybe on the Azalea cult, who knows?
Yeah. Or even on the podcast. We can do a big old
or even on the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, everyone.
All right, everybody. Yeah.
I think that's that. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Bill and Az, my flesh and blood brothers. Flesh and blood brothers. That's also a good name for a podcast. Someone who hasn't had that podcast, free idea.
I think there is a channel called Flesh and Blood Brothers actually.
Well, there you go. It's perfect.
That's a fantastic name. So I'm glad they did.
Good name, yeah. Living Legends podcast approves. Well done. Keep up the good work. If you do exist.
If you enjoyed the stream and you would like to go follow these lovely gentlemen here, they can tell you where they're at. Let's start with Bill because he pointed.
Yeah. You can find me at my tag just below me here at BillTSF on Twitter. You can also find me on YouTube on the Spike Feeders FAB. And also in Winnipeg, because I know there are 2 people here at the very least that are from Winnipeg and know me personally. So
go play against Bill's aggro prism.
Kick his ass.
Thing.
Kick his ass. Pack loads of 6 power attacks.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Pop those phantasms.
Yeah. How about you guys? Where can they find you?
Yeah, likewise. So on, maybe in the future on Spike Feeders, who knows? But my tag is below at Go Again Gaming AZ on Twitter, and then on YouTube it's Go Again Gaming. So just type that into your little search bar and go and subscribe, please. That would be fantastic. I'm nearly at 1,000, so if you haven't subscribed and you're in this chat now, that would be fantastic if you did.
It's gotta happen.
As to 1K, let's do it.
Hashtag as to 1K. Let's go.
Yeah.
Before the end of the year.
Love the Mets.
But love the Mets. Love the what was it? Pitrix. Let's go.
The Mets Pitrix.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good.
All right.
Spot to end. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
See you, Pitrix.
See you in Pitrix.